نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه أجمعين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما أجمعين inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you, brothers and sisters, inshallah. We are going to start our lessons. We were in exercise number 5. Okay. But we will do 5 again. Just to revise it, make you strong. Remember, brother, Asmaul, Khamsa. 5 special noun. Okay. Here we are doing 2. Abun, akhun. We have already got some idea of zu. Remember? And then there's a hamun and there's a famun. What is so special about it, brothers and sisters? When they become mudaf, their vowel signs change. So they are marfuun bil waw. They are marfuun bil waw. Mansubun bil alif. And majrurun bil ya. When does it happen? When they become mudaf. That's all. Otherwise they are normal. So here we have fill in the blank spaces. Abun. We start again with you, Brother Muhammad. What will you say? Abuna, brother. You will say Abuna. Why will you say Abuna? No, it is our father. But why we say Abuna? Because it is marfu. This is Jumla Ismiya. So what is Abuna? Mudaf, Mudaf ilayhi. So where is our mubtada? Abu. So how will you describe it? Abu. Abu. Mubtada. Marfu'un. Wa alamatu rafa'ihi. Al-waw. Li'annahu min al-asmaul khamsa. You want me to write it again? Inshallah, I'll write it again. And in everything, brothers and sisters, you will insert this sentence. This sentence will come in many, many places, brothers and sisters. So inshallah, you will have no difficulty, inshallah. You will have no difficulty, inshallah. Okay. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? And same will go with akhu, and also it will go with and it also will go with Does it make sense? Inshallah? Brother Hassan?
Yes.
Sister Hafsa? Sumayya? It makes sense, inshallah? See, wherever you will see one of those nouns with waw, then they are marfu. Now there could be many reasons for its being marfu. One is its mubtada. What is the other? It's fa'il. Okay. Abba, same way. If it is mafulun bihi, then it will be mansub. Or if it is in ismu inna, it will be mansub. See? And then if it is mudaf ilayhi, then it will be majroor. Or if there is a harf jar in front of it, it will be majroor. So, Brother Muhammad, the first sentence was Abuna. Tajirun kabirun. So what is Abuna? Mubtada. So how do we describe it? Abu, Mubtada, Marfu'un, wa alamatu raf'ihi, al-waw. Oh, why? Then we answer it because li'annahu min al-asma'il khamsati. And then you will also add, brother? What will you add? I forgot to write. You will add وَهُوَ مُضَافٌ. And then you'll add وَهُوَ مُضَافٌ. In all of these, you will add this sentence. Okay, brothers and sisters? So then, and then na you will say mudafun ilayhi. Now there is a lot more to write about na, but we are not going to do it now. Later on, in book 3 we will do. Because here, just listen to it. You may feel this is too much to swallow. But let me assure you, you are all going to become experts. And you will do it in a fun way, loving it and doing it. So, na, what is na? Abu na. Brother, are you listening? Damirun muttasilun. It is attached pronoun. Mabniun ala sukun, because there is an alif with na and there is sukun on it. And what is it doing here? Mudaf ilayhi. So what is mudaf ilayhi? Fi mahalli jarrin mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me? It will come to you. Don't worry. And remember, if you just come to memorize few sentences, they are just playing around. There's nothing new. They are just playing around. Inshallah. Next one, Brother Hassan. Li abina. Li abina. What is li, brothers and sisters? And what will you write after that? You will write down like this. Abi and then na. So li harf jar. What is abi? Ism majroor. Wa huwa mudaf. And then na mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So if you were to write down abi, then you will say ismun majroorun wa alamatu jarrihi al-ya'u li'annahu min al-asmaul khamsa wa huwa mudaf. Okay, very good. Brother Abdul Samad. Ra'ayta abana. Did you see our father? Ra'ayta abana. What is aba? Mafulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi al-alifu li'annahu min al-asmaul khamsa wa huwa mudaf. Brother Said, would you like to do it, brother? Very good. Fatima, is muannas. So what will you say? Aina zahaba abuki. What will you say? Abuki. See, zahaba abu. So what is abu now? Fa'ilun marfu'un. What will you say? Fa'ilun marfu'un. Not mubtada, but fa'ilun marfu'un, and everything is same. Remains same. Fine. Brother Abdul Mukim.
Mata kharaja abuka ya Ali.
MashaAllah. Kharaja abu. Ka. Excellent. Very good. So what will you do with abu again? Fa'ilun marfu'un. Sahi? Okay. Brother Salim. Is'ali.
Isali abi'i abi ya Zainabu.
Is'ali abaki. Mafulun bihi. What is Is'ali? Who wants to analyze Is'ali? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala Azvinun, Sister Hafza, mashallah, may Allah bless you. Zadakillahu ilman. May Allah increase you in knowledge, and all of us. What is the actual verb? Tas'alina. What is it? Tas'alina. Mashallah. Mashallah. So Is'ali is your fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfinun. Where is the file? Ya is your file. So it is a muannas. Is'ali aba. Mafulun bihi. Is'ali aba ki. Because it is muannas. Ya Zainab. And then aba, how will you write down? Mafulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi al-alifu li'annahu min al-asma'il khamsati wa huwa mudaf. Okay, brothers and sisters? Okay. Okay, Nusrat. Ana arifu abaka. Same mafulun bihi. Wa huwa mansubun. Then alamat. And wa huwa mudaf. MashaAllah. Ana arifu abaka ya Usman. How will you translate? I know your father, O Usman. Sister Rahima? Yes. Ya Bilal. Katabta risalatan ila abika. So ila harf jar, abi ism majroor. Wa huwa mudaf and kamudaf. How is Madina? She's okay? She's not feeling well today? Okay. Brother, you are asking Bilal. So, ya Bilal, katabta, you wrote? You can even, katabtu is not incorrect. I wrote. If you say katabtu, then means I wrote a letter to your father. And if you say katabta, you wrote letter to your father. Both can be correct in its own place. Only the translation will change. I wrote a letter to your father, or you wrote a letter to your father. Sister Arifa, Samiyatu and Abaha. So what will be Abah here? Ismu inna mansubun. Wa alamatu nasbihi al-alifu. Li'annahu min al-asma'il khamsa. Same thing. Wa huwa mudaf. Very good. We are done. Now we come to Akhu. Sister Aisha, Aina, Ya Salma, Aina, Akhuki. Aina, Akhuki. Where is your brother, Ya Salma? Okay. Since we are not analyzing questions, so we don't want to go, but it is marfu. Aina, Akhu, ki Ya Salma. Sister Maimuna, Kharaja, Ma'a, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Excellent. Kharaja akhuha ma akhika. So first akhu is your fa'il, and then next akhi is your mudaf ilayhi. Ma is zarf, and after zarf we got mudaf ilayhi. Wa huwa mudaf, and again mudaf ilayhi. Is it clear? Sisters, I always say, आपकी खामोशी मुझे परेशान करती है. Okay. So, akhu here, fa'il, and ma is zarf, and then akhi will be mudaf ilayhi majrurun. Wa alamatu jarrihi al-ya'u li'annahu min al-asma'il khamsa. Wa huwa mudaf, and then ka mudaf ilayhi. Very good, brothers and sisters. Sister Nasreen? Yes. Min akhi ka. Akhastu, I took. Akhastu, I took. Alfa, mafulun bihi, mansubun. Wa huwa mudaf, riyalin, mudaf ilayhi. Min akhika, again. So min came, akhi is ism majrur. How will you translate, Sister Nasreen? Akhastu? MashaAllah. Alamatu jar, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. That was good. Alamatu jarrihi al-ya'u. You will say al-ya'u. But translate, Sister Nasreen.
I took 1,000 riyals
from your brother. Let's go to Mexico now. It's too cold here. Okay, Sister Mainaz. أظن أن أخاه طالب. ما شاء الله ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. ألف وهو مضاف. ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. See, Alhamdulillah, now you are getting. And it's, brother, in Arabic to do grammatical analysis is a fun. This is the fun part. Okay? Now, Sister Sumayya, Abhasu an, I am searching an akhika, because an is harf jar, the akhi became ism majrur. MashaAllah. So you will say akhi is ismun majrurun wa alamatu jarrihi al-ya'u li'annahu min al-asma'il khamsati wa huwa mudaf. Is it clear? Alhamdulillah, you can keep that in mind. And zu, za, zi will also have the same analysis, brothers and sisters. And there are two more which we'll do in book 3, inshallah. Al-kalimatul jadidatu. Safirun, ambassador. What is the plural? Sufarau. Can you give me another plural on this pattern? Fukarau. What is the pattern? Fu'alau. Fu'alau. That is the pattern. Fu'alau. MashaAllah. See, now it makes a lot of sense to us, you know. Mufattishun. What is the plural? Mufattishun. What kind of a plural is this? Jama Mudhakkar Salim. MashaAllah. Here is another broken plural, brother. Shurtiyun. A policeman. What is the Jama? Shurtatun, shurtatun. Okay, this is broken plural. Okay. Amidun, amidun, deen. What is the plural? Umadau, like sufarau, fu'alau. Very good. Maridun, another pattern of plural. Marda. What is it? Marda. Maridun, marda. All these things will be repeated in book 3, brothers and sisters. Mutaqa'idun, retired. Okay. Taraka yatruku, bab. Taraka yatruku, bab nasara. Very good. What is this, brothers and sisters? Allafa, to write a book or to author it. Allafa. 4 letters. What will be the mudariya? Yu'allifu. Allama, yu'allimu. Sabbaha, yusabbihu. Qaddara, yukaddiru. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? These are all coming. And before we start book 3, brothers and sisters, we are going to devote maybe 2 sessions or more on learning these 10 forms of verb. So that when we go in book 3, brothers and sisters, every verb that comes, which is not a 3-letter verb, we'll stop and figure out what kind of a form it is. This process, this exercise, will make you very strong. And brothers and sisters, when you know these verbs, the Quran is going to open up its treasure to you, inshallah. So we finish. Now we go to lesson 26. Remember in book 1, when we were doing lesson number 4, when we were doing lesson number 4, if you remember, brothers and sisters, Aina Hamidun Kharaja. Remember? Okay? Kharaja. And then we stopped and we said we must celebrate because the verb has come for the first time, and then we tried to learn. There are 3 letters in the verb, and we call them fa kalima, ain kalima, and lam kalima. And in English, we call them first radical, second radical, and third radical, brothers and sisters. Okay. Now, so far we have been doing the verbs which did not have waw or ya. Because waw and ya are weak letters. Okay. If they come anywhere in these 3 radicals, they make the verb weak. Okay? If it is on fa kalima, waw or ya, okay, then we specify it. Okay? How do you specify it, brother? And we call it al-misal. From next week, I will request you to bring a small copy of Quran. Always bring it in the purse. Because instead of writing on the board, I'll just tell you to open up and then we'll study. There are many verses I have in my mind. I was waiting for these lessons to come to give you, and inshallah you will love them, brothers and sisters. Here, brothers and sisters, mu'tallun. What is it? Mu'tallun. Weak. Mu'tallul fa'i. Weak of fa. English, what will you say? Weak of first radical. Then, and this we call it misal. If I say mu'tallul aini, weak of second radical, we did it. What we call it? Ajwaf. MashaAllah. And then finally it will be mu'tallul lami. Naqis. So these are coming now in sequence, one after another. So, as I was saying earlier, these lessons are very important. Try not to miss it unless you have an emergency. Don't miss it, brothers and sisters. So, if the first radical is waw or ya, we call it misal. Misal. Now, if it is waw, then we say misalul wawi. What will you call it? Misalul wawi. And if it is ya, misalul yai. Misalul yai. That is also further identification. It will come ajwaf al wawi, ajwaf al yai, naqis al wawi, naqis al yai. What does it tell you? If I say naqis al-wawi, what does it tell you? The lam kalima is weak, but it has got waw. If I say naqis al-ya'i, then the last letter is ya. If I say ajwaf al-wawi, then in the middle there is a waw. If I say ajwaf al-ya'i, then the middle is ya. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? In this lesson, we are only doing misal al-wawi. Misal al-wawi. Dr. Abdurrahim does not mention any verbs in misal which starts with ya. Because it has got, again, a different thing. Misal al-ya'i behaves normally, like a sound verb. Like a sound verb. But misal al-wawi does not behave. Later on, I'll give you a couple of examples, inshallah. But when we are doing this, we go straight to the verbs. Go to the next, after the main lesson, go to the page. From this lesson onwards, your keys are extremely, extremely important. Always read the key and you will get a good idea, inshallah. We are going to read the key also. Okay. هذه أمثلة لفعل معتل فاعل. Are you with me? These are the examples of weak letters, brothers and sisters. The weak letters are called harfu illa. Harfu illatin. Harfu illa. As you know, we drop the harfu illa. Right? You must make sure you know this very well, brother. Harfu illatin. Weak letter. Wajada. No changes in Madi. Okay, ready? Can we conjugate wajada? Everybody? Wajada, wajada, wajadu, wajadat, wajadata, wajadna, wajatta, wajattuma, wajattum, wajatti, wajattuma, wajattunna, wajattu, wajadna. No changes. Wajada, to find. And then waqafa, to stand. Okay. Wazana, to weigh. And then wasala, to reach. Wajaba, it is necessary. Wa'ada, he promised. Walaja, he entered. And wada'a, brothers and sisters, to put. And wahaba, to bless or to bestow. Brothers and sisters, make a brackets starting from wajata up to walaja. This is all bab daraba. Are you with me? Oh, you have a, but old book has it. Old book. Old book. What is it, brothers and sisters? From wajada up to walaja. Make a bracket. Brother Hassan, in any case, there are no new books for book 3. We all have to have old book 3. And then wada'a and wahaba is bab fataha. What is it? Bab fataha. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. So wajada, if I say it is bab daraba, then it should become yav jidu. What it should become? Yav jidu. Sahi? Daraba yad ribu. Wajada yav jidu. What is here? No wow. Wajada yajidu. What happened? Wow is no longer here. Because now this is abnormal. This is not normal. Why it is like that? because it is a weak verb. So in misal, madi is okay. But when it comes to mudariya, then the fa kalima is dropped altogether. So this is not normal. Don't expect things to be normal with weak letters. In other words, the verbs with weak letters do not behave like normal verbs. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So if I say yajidu, after that it's easy to conjugate. Ready? Yajidu, yajidani, yajiduna, tajidu, tajidani, yajidna, yajidna, tajidu, tajidani, tajiduna, tajidina, tajidani, tajidna, ajidu, najidu. Are you with me? Okay. So how will you now? 5 in your pocket. Yajidu, tajidu, tajidu, ajidu, najidu. Simple. Right? Now, there is no more complications. Except when you come to tajidu, I write it, brother. Tajidu. How do I make Amar? I drop this and I give sukun here. What is it? Jid. Can I pronounce? Yes. So I don't need Hamzatul Wasal. We only brought Hamzatul Wasal when we were not able to pronounce it. So it's Jid. When you stop at the corner, what is our sign? Kif. When you go to Middle East, it will say kif. Stop. Are you with me? Kif, where is the file? Jid, where is the file? Mustatir, takdiruhu anta. What will be the next one? Jida, jidu, jidi, jida, jidna. Jidna. Okay? Got the idea? So it's very easy in a way. Okay, now, as we drew a bracket, so we know wakafa, mudariya, yakifu. Okay? Wazana mudariya, yazinu. Wasala, yasilu. Wajaba, yajibu. Wa'ada, ya'idu. Walaja, yaliju. Now comes ba fatah. Wada'a, yadahu. And wahaba, yahabu. So brother and sister, wahaba, yahabu, tahabu. Make Amar from tahabu, hab. Rabbana, hablana. See? Rabbana, hablana. Now when you say this dua, brother, first we must understand what we are saying. When you say Rabbana, it is Ya there. But if somebody is in front of you, Allah is very close to you. He is closer to you than your jugular vein. So He is closer to you, you are talking to Him. Hablana. What is hab? Fi'lun, amrin, mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Mustatir. Takdiruhu anta. When do you say anta? When somebody is in front of you. So Allah is in front of us. We got to feel, have those emotions in us. And we say, Rabbana, hablana. You who's standing in front of me, I am beseeching you. I'm begging you. So we are now in communication with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The knowledge of the language will produce these feelings in you. And you will feel things differently. You will say your salah with a different emotions, inshallah. So here is hablana. How many times it has come in the Quran? Okay? So this is it, brother. Wada'a, yada'u, and then Amar will be da. And wahaba, yahabu, Amar will be hab. But I think on the next page we have Amar. Go to exercise 3. Brothers and sisters. Taqifu, how do you make? Kif. What is the sentence? La yahtaju ila hamzati. There is no need for hamza. Lianna awwalahu mutaharrikun. Because the first letter has a harakat. Are you with me, brother and sister? Mutaharrik means harfun mutaharrikun means vowel sign. Are you with me, brother and sister? Write down this. Harfun mutaharrikun means got the idea, brothers and sisters? La yahtaju ila al-hamza li'anna awwalahu mutaharrikun, because the first from kif, the first letter ki is with a vowel sign. So you don't need hamzatul wasal. Clear? Okay. Sister Fatima, it's your turn. Tazinu, make Amar. Zin. What is it? Zin. Tazinu, you took out ta, you took out, gave a sukun. That's it. Job done. Sister Naima, Ta'idu, id. Sister Sukhaina, Tahabu, hab. You see? And then Sister Abir, Tada'u, da. See? All the time it comes da in the book. Put. Okay? Some idea you got, brothers and sisters? And now we will know how to make majzoom and mansub, fi'al mudari. Okay. Brothers and sisters, we move forward. Main lesson. Ya Fadilata Shaykhi. Oh respectable Sheikh. Oh honorable Sheikh. Nuridu an nashtari. See, mansub, when it is a weak letter at the end, you give a fatha. Put vowel sign there, nashtariya, if it is not there. And can I request you to highlight it? Just the last one, ya with fatha. Highlight ya with fatha. So that when you are reading, these things will stand up. They'll come to you and you will know why it is nashtariya. Okay? This is how you make a naqis verb mansub. Hazal mu'jama. Alladhi ma'aka. Translation, brother? We want to purchase this dictionary which is with you. Walakinnana, but we, la najiduhu, we do not find it. La, this is la nafiya. Okay? Fil maktabati, in the bookstores. So an nashtariya, masdar muawwal, mafulun bihi for nuridu. If I change this into proper masdar, the masdar is shira'un. I want you to just feel it, Some of you will get it, some of may not get 100%, but eventually you will get it. So, nuridu needs mafulun bihi. So, shira'u will become shira'a. What will it become? Shira'a. Okay? And what will become hadha? Nuridu shira'a hazal Hazal Mojami. Translate exactly the way I have written. We want purchasing of this dictionary. How will you translate? If you have to translate word for word, you will say, we want purchasing of this dictionary. But you don't normally say like this. Sometimes you might. But normally you will say, Nuridu an nashtariya hazal mu'jama. Are you with me, brother? Keep these sentences in mind. Because if now you find it difficult to comprehend, later on it will be easy. I had given you one example in the beginning. Kharashtu min al-fasli li ashraba al-ma'a. Are you with me? Do you remember? How will you say if you translate ashraba? Because an is hidden there. Li an ashraba al-ma'a. How will you will translate an ashraba into master. Li shurbel ma'i. That mafulun bihi became mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me? Okay, I'll write down. One more time. Inshallah. Kharashtu li ashraba al-ma'a. So an is hidden there, brothers and sisters. Li an. This is hidden. So what will you say? Kharashtu li shurbil ma'i. Write it down. Try to ponder over it. You will get it. And if you don't get it today, please don't worry. We are going to repeat it many, many times in book 3.